Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He'll get that to Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Jets.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he'll take this one in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Jets 30.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That is Michael Clemens with the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Prescott forced to his right, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Don't jump. Ready? Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
To the left side, he's got Tobin. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. On play action, here's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. And that's going to tip. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin had 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line. help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. Dak can throw it here on first down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He'll throw again. Jack. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome.
A second effort, and he is in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
To throw is Fields. He'll step up and run this. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. On the move left, taking off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
That's good for a Jets.
A first down throw for Fields. Overrun him in the flash, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Justin Fields.
A first down throw for Prescott. And a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Fields to throw. Looking deep for Lazard. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And Hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it?
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught back corner of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943, and then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And their woes in the running games continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First down, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Cowboys are playing 100 points. Cowboy have first thumbs up.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He connects, it's in the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I got him. That's me.
1st down. Fields. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Paul. For the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hall is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Vote now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had it go into the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
As we saw in the first half, but the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
What do you think? Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To the air again, Prescott. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. So, yet another celebration, and this one has a little bit of history with it. He has set the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Cowboys 87, Jets 37. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. 3rd and long.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Fields now. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room past the 25. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
For the Jets.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. There's that man again. Another catch. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Moving, a loose football. The Cowboys have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here we go. On 3rd down, Prescott. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now out after the touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Second and 8.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
19 structure tonight.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Here we go.
third and 6.
To throw is Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult